Hi, in this video we're talking about how to record employee expenses and the reimbursement. Just as we know, employees make use of their personal cash to pay for their company's expense at times. So to record this expense, we're making use of the general journal. So all you need to do is to go to finance, click on general journal to record the transaction. So you have to pick your preferred batch. So in this case, I'm going to use the default batch. So it populates the document number for me automatically. And what you're going to have first to be the debit entry, you have to enter the debit entries before the credit entries. So the debit entry is a GL account, which is the expense account. So we're going to make use of delivery expenses. The general posting type, business posting group, they are very important. But in this case, it has been populated automatically. So all we need to do is to enter the amount. Now on the balance account type, we're going to pick employee and choose the employee account. So let's use Lena. Now, before you post this transaction, it is advised that you preview the posting to know the general ledger account that is going to be affected. So I'll click on post, click on preview posting. So it shows me the general ledger entry that are concerned. So these are three different general ledger entries. The first one is the expense account, which is being debited with 2,400. The VAT account, because it is an expense that is VATed, that has VAT included on it. So 600 is also debited as VAT. And the total of 3,000 is credited to the employee's account. Now that I'm satisfied with these ledger entries, I can now post the transaction. Now it's asking, do you want to post these journal lines? Yes. The journal lines were successfully posted. This erased the lines automatically. Now I've recorded, that employee has recorded the expense. We can now make that reimbursement by making use of the payment journal. So we click on cash management, click on payment journal. Here you also have to select the batch you want to make use of. These batch are important for analysis purposes. So I will use the cash batch. It also generated the document number for me automatically based on the last generated payment journal. So the account type in this case is going to be the employee, because it is the employee the employee's account has to be debited. And don't forget, the debit entry comes before the credit entry. So I'll choose the employee account, Lena. So I can decide to enter the amount I want manually, or I apply the document that was posted initially, which is the general journal. So I'll go to applies to document type. It's not even compulsory, but you need this applies to document number to pick the posted document that you want to apply this payment to. So it shows me every transaction related to that employee. So I'll click on this line and click on OK. It takes the amount to the payment journal. You can see that the amount has been populated automatically. So one of the requirements for this payment journal is the payment method code. You have to enter the code, the payment method code. So here I want to make use of card payment. I will choose the card payment. Now I'm set for posting. Before I post, I want to know the general ledger accounts that is going to be affected. So I'll click on post, click on preview posting. So I have two ledger entries in this case. One account has been debited and one has been credited. So I want to know which account was debited. You can see the employee's account has been debited and the cash account is credited. Normally, when an expense is made, you have to debit the expense account and credit cash. But because the expense was made by an employee, that was why we use the general journal to debit the expense account and credit employee account. And we use the payment journal to debit the employee's account and credit the cash account. So now that I'm satisfied with this entry, I can now post this transaction. So I'll go back, click on post. Do you want to post the journal lines? Yes. So you can check these entries that you've just made on the employee's account. So you click on finance, click on employees. So you open the employee's card for you to know or confirm if that general ledger entries has been passed. So you click on employee, click on ledger entries. You can see two transactions have been recorded. This automatically results to zero account balance. So normally the expense account of a company is not supposed to affect the employee. So bringing it here means the employee has actually made a payment on behalf of the company and you have to reimburse the employee. So initially the employee's account was credited and now it is debited, resulting to a zero transaction. Thanks for watching.